So in this video, I'm going to show you how to delete tables in SAS or drop tables, or essentially you're going to be deleting your data sets. So if you perform this particular function within SAS, you will not be able to get your work back. So just be aware of that. This is deleting a table or dropping a table. So it's going to remove it and you're not going to be able to get it back. So let's say that we imported these particular tables into our work library, table A, table B, table C. Now, again, they don't necessarily have to be in our work library. These could be stored in one of our permanent libraries that we're working with. But in the case of our example, we're going to be using the work library. I just want to be absolutely clear. If you are working with this data and you do perform this function, it will get rid of the table that you specify, and you will not be able to get it back. Now, this might not be a problem if you're working in the work library, because the work library is temporary anyway. But if you're working with it and it's linked to a library which you're moving data around in, and it's a permanent library that you have somewhere on your desktop or elsewhere, it will be gone. Okay, so just to be clear. So to do this, to achieve this, we're going to use proc SQL, so proc SQL, drop table, and then the table that we wish to remove, in this case, table A. And then we're going to exit the proc SQL functionality by using quit. So let's go ahead and run this right here. So as you can see, the table A has been dropped, which means it is gone forever. Okay, remember that, gone forever. Now, we don't necessarily just need to specify one particular table every time we want to do it. So we don't have to write proc SQL drop table A, proc SQL drop table B. We can actually list out multiple tables and then have those drop as a single step. So here we're going to, again, initiate the proc SQL functionality, and then we're going to drop table A, not table A, we're going to drop table B and table C. So we want to remove both of these tables. And if we had table D, E, F, G, whatever the table names are, we could go ahead and list them and separate them with a comma, ending with a semicolon, and then run that bit of code to remove the multiple tables. So let's go ahead and let's run this code here to eliminate B and C, again, permanently. Let's go ahead and run that. And as you can see, both of them have been dropped. Now, again, this might not be a problem if you're just working in the work library when it's, just data you're playing around with and you're going to import it and then modify it and then import it again or whatever. But if you're working with data sets which are or more permanent, which are stored in directories which you've specified somewhere on your hard drive, be very, very careful using this particular bit of code, because you do not want to delete anything that you've been working with for a long period of time or that you're going to need to refer back to at a later date. So with that, we will stop recording for today, and like and subscribe. Take care.